So I just bought myself some baseline essentials from a spiritual context to establish a vibe to communicate with my people, right? So the baseline, white candles, blue, yellow, 2 bowls, all right? Then I've got my bowls. This is, okay, let's talk water now, firstly. So normally you hear they say, put 2 cups of water in your prayer space, or a cup of water, it depends, right? So now I operate under the context of balance most of the time. And this balance is linked to balancing the masculine and the feminine, right? So in the space, we've got 2 bowls of water. This is where if people come for consultation and they've got the coins, they drop their coins in there, in there, right? No liquid is more soluble than water, so water can hold more energy than any other liquid. All right? No liquid is more soluble than water. What does that mean? It means water dissolves almost anything, right? And absorbs it. So in essence, we can use water as a spiritual tool to establish the solubility of our people so that they can come into the space and sit in an environment that accommodates their demands of purity. Why? Because maybe other areas in your space are yet to be cleansed and you're trying to bring them into your space. So bringing them into your space using a cup of water is a good way to navigate, right? Why? Because no liquid is more soluble than water, meaning water can dissolve almost anything. So it can hold almost anything. It can hold information, it can hold data, it can hold energy. Nah? Okay, so now it is clear. Now you understand why the cups of water. Some of you are just doing it on the basis of just doing it. You're not too sure why. Now you know. Then Kespanalika camphor block. Camphor block, our goal here before inviting them is to clear the space of any sort of energy that might clash, right? Why? Because we ourselves are a crystal. The physical vessel is a crystal. And we, as we navigate different areas and environments and go out into different spaces, certain energies attached to us through our energy touch points, the hands and the feet, and just our auric field being exposed to certain people, certain spaces, certain environments. Some energy attaches itself to you. You bring this energy back home. And now you want to also now engage your people, but you're carrying this energy. This is why we have to cleanse, right? So rekaspanaka camphor block to purge the space and yourself. Some of you take the block, drop it in water, wahlapa kayon. Some drink it. I'm yet to use it on that context. Babang barhaba rapelleti metsi how. Ba kenya camphor block in there. I've seen that some people do that. My use case for camphor block is to burn it. It creates a strong aroma to purge the space. It creates quite an inviting aroma. Why? Because we want to create a smoke signal, because smoke is the way the energy in the spiritual realm operates. It operates in this, before we go into the light, as we dissipate from the matter, right? The physical essence, we become like smoke, if I can say it like that. Like you move like smoke does, if you get what I mean. Nah? So we establish a smoke signal to tap us into the spiritual realm, because smoke is the way in which the spiritual realm moves. It carries the vibration of the spiritual realm. Now, some of you think that the end goal is the spiritual realm. No. The end goal is not the spiritual realm. We're tapping into the spiritual realm so that when they're coming down from the light realm, right? They come down from the light realm into the spiritual realm. Now, so that we can get into the spiritual realm. Once we are in the spiritual realm, then we can have unification between ourselves. So those of you navigating Istunya, assume that to navigate Istunya, no, that's just one facet of it. And then you use church as the port of call to tap in. No, it is the divine unification between masculine and feminine, the ankh, right? It is the center point, this union between the two that will fuel creation, right? That will then connect you. It's got nothing to do with church. That's why you find, how are they navigating most of the time? Baphethela bongaka, batleka mo baphethele sithunywa. This divine union then will connect you le lengelo ilaganya le o tlo berekang le lona. Because high priest and high priestess will have union, right? Manifest in the physical, your mother and father will have union and then give birth to you. But now, in your ascension process, to connect with the divine parts of the self, you need to now balance the best of both worlds. Those of you navigating isithunywa, makuthiwa siphakamisa isithunywa, right? There's no such thing as siphakamisa isithunywa, right? As siphakamisa, we are connecting. We need to connect the trilogy, right? We are connecting, massive difference. We are connecting with the light, right? You are manitin paramisis too, and so we send paramisa now the other aspect of the self, because we need to raise vibrations into the spiritual realm. But now you need to raise vibration on 2 feet and not 1 leg, right? For metaphoric essence or purposes. So on both feet, the masculine and the feminine feet need to raise, get into the spiritual realm. Then the Mother, the Father, and the Holy Spirit. The Mother, the Father, and the Holy Spirit. Isithunywa is what? The Holy Spirit. All right. So this should give you clarity. This should give you context, right? Re-navigator with that in mind. This is why we are balancing the best of both worlds to establish this unification between divine priest and divine priestess. They will then have union, intimacy, spiritual intimacy, right? In this spiritual intimacy, they will then give birth to now the higher essence of who you are. You are this candle. You are the light, right? You are the light for us to connect with the light. This is why most people are using this as their baseline candle, because we understand that we are the light. Yes! Yes! But in the initiation of understanding the dynamics of energy manipulation from a flame context, we need to understand that energy transmutation requires us to carry a certain vibration, because it is these two energies at a very particular vibration that will then tap you into where we are here. So some of you will say, I've been praying with a white candle, but nothing is happening. I say it is because you are not there yet. Where you carry the essence with a white candle, right? And this is why we say the matrix has nothing to do with the physical body. It is the light body matrix. We're referencing now the matrix and we're thinking, oh no, the matrix, we're stuck here, right? And then when we think consciousness from context, yeah, umoya, spirit. We don't think consciousness from light. We are the light. We are the light, right? Some of us are navigating the initiatory process of connecting with the light. Ramasedi is a daily reminder that we need to resurrect the sun. It's a daily reminder that we need to resurrect, right? We need to resurrect.